Call me Mayor Pete. I am a proud son of South Bend, Indiana, and I am running for President of the United States.
If you're asking who, well, so were most Americans, outside of South Bend at least, not that long ago. The son of an immigrant father from Malta, a Rhodes Scholar, a mayor by 29 years old. In his first term, he took leave to serve in Afghanistan and could be professional pianists.
I recognize the audacity of doing this as a Midwestern millennial mayor. But we live in a moment that compels us each to act. And yes, it calls for a new generation of leadership in this country.
Pete Buttigieg is 37. Bernie Sanders is 77. The former Vice President, Joe Biden, is 76.
One of the ways in which you stand out is that you're 37, and if elected, you would be the youngest president ever.
And you speak 7 languages. What are they?
My French is pretty good. My Spanish is good enough. I can at least read through an article in Norwegian, Arabic, Italian, a couple others.
Me too.
I don't know. I think everybody wants to fit you on an ideological spectrum, which I think has never been less relevant. I think more and more people just want to know what your ideas are and whether they make any sense. And the background of being a mayor, which just puts you in a different headspace, I think, than if you go to work in Washington every day. I have more experience in government than the president. I have more executive experience than the vice president. I have more military experience than anyone to arrive at that desk since George H.W. Bush.
There's a myth being sold to industrial and rural communities. The myth that we can stop the clock and turn it back. It comes from people who think the only way to speak to communities like ours is through resentment and nostalgia. They're selling an impossible promise of returning to a bygone era that was never as great as advertised to begin with.